I'm wrestling a bear tonight.
Hello, I'm Ted the Wrestling Bear. I started wrestling in 1952. I've wrestled the likes of Jerry the King Lawler, Bobby Heenan and Billy Graham.
I'm wrestling a bear tonight as a homage to Terrible Ted, who was a bear who was wrestling in the 1950s to 1970s. Ted was a former circus bear who was trained to not be a wrestler as such, but definitely to be wrestled.
Get up! Come on, Paddington! I'll win you! Oh, my name's Ted, isn't it?
I mean, wrestling's that wonderful storytelling of, it's really basic good versus evil, but done in a format that really appealed to me as a kid. Really bright lights, pageantry, just lights, sound, everything.
I'm Ted, and this is my TED Talk! Yeah, bears! There are bears! Where's that damn dirty dog? I'm Ted the Bear! Where is he? Jesus!
What the fuck is he?
My name is Darcy Stone and I'm a professional wrestler and performer and actor, and tonight I will be the compere for the show. I think tonight's show is going to be very different compere-wise because we have a variety of different acts. It's not your standard wrestling show, so we're going to have lots of different things. So for me, I'm very excited to see what's going to happen. I got into wrestling in a very weird way. I kind of used it as a therapy for me, and it blended together all of my acting and dancing backgrounds into one sort of violent handshake, I would say.
They are the Jacks! Stacked! Daddy! Shreddy!
Shut up! You can all look, but you can't touch. You can't afford this, believe me. You cannot afford this.
My name is Adam Foster. I'm 33 now, and I've been wrestling since 2016, competing as a bodybuilder since 2013. This is like completely different to any normal wrestling show I've done. Normally with a wrestling show, you show up, the ring has ropes on it, you might do a promo and then you'll wrestle a match, you work the crowd. This, I'm posing in like a proper bodybuilding style pose off in front of a wrestling audience. We've then got weights in the ring, we're doing some powerlifting movements or some strongman movements. So there's not much wrestling in this, but there's going to be a lot of the character and the theatrics of wrestling, which for me, promos are the best part of wrestling. It's the showmanship, that's for me, that's what proper wrestling is. So I'm looking forward to kind of that side of it and just seeing what the show is like.
Shreddy, if you'd like to get ready for your free posing.
Shreddy is ready, you tell them.
Shreddy is ready. Keep on going, come on. If you don't shut up, Shreddy's gonna walk, and you ain't gonna see no pose down.
I'm D. Maiden, professional strongman, and I love lifting things that are heavy. Originally I got into strongman through, I guess, playing around with bodybuilding and looking at all the aesthetic side of things. But I then found a love and something that I was really good at was lifting heavier things than the average Joe. So then I got into exploring what the body can be pushed to. I actually broke my hip when I left the army, and that was something that then really pushed me to then think I want to continue to get stronger. So I'm not able to be broken again. And then I finally got into strongman eventually.
My name is Chloe Brennan. I am a competitive strongwoman. I am the current under 73 kilo European champion. I've been doing this since about 2016. It used to be a hobby. Now I've left my nursing career to become a coach, and this is everything I do. So I'm putting all my eggs in one basket and I absolutely love it. Tonight we are lifting dumbbell, log and axle deadlift. So we're going to show the people how it's done, how strong we are, how cool it is, and giving the wrestlers a bit of a run for their money, I think.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time! Harley Hudson did 0 reps.
These are the types of venues where physical culture really started. So you would have these physical culture shows in the late 19th century where a lot of these different sports were competed together. So strongman and wrestling, bodybuilding, weightlifting, acrobatics, boxing, they all kind of came together in these music halls in variety. And the theater was like really the best place for mass culture to get involved with physical culture, because it was a way of communicating that message, a way of showing bodies in a way that it was socially acceptable in those pre-internet, pre-television days. I am dropping some history into the show. I'm framing the types of acts that we see here, the bodybuilding, the strongman, the weightlifting all together. I'm going to be demonstrating some of the Olympic lifts as well.
I'm Noreen Ghulam. I am a GB and England weightlifter, and I also am a brand manager. Today I'll be demonstrating the snatch, which is my favourite movement in Olympic weightlifting. So the snatch is lifting a barbell from the floor all the way up above your head in one movement. You're not allowed to touch the floor with anything other than your feet. I love performing arts. I actually did it throughout my school career. So combining my sport with my love of performing arts is actually perfect for me. And the setting is very intimate, so we're quite used to, in weightlifting, being the only person on stage. So it's quite exciting because I'm quite comfortable being sort of all eyes on me.
I'm Winona McKanji. I wrestle under Kanji, and I've been wrestling since 2017. I watched it since growing up with my dad and my granddad. They used to watch it on TV all the time, so when we used to go around we used to watch it too. So it was them that got us watching it and involved in it. I researched into local wrestling schools from where I was, and I found one and I just started training there. Unfortunately, my dad passed away before I found this school. I think it just gives me a bit of an extra drive. It's almost like his spirit is like pushing me to do what he would love to see as well.
The project itself, for me, it's quite a new scene, and it's something I don't actually know in depth. So the thing that really excites me is to understand what it's about, and the different characters and everything that goes off behind the scenes.
I
I think the Y Theatre is the perfect setting for this because it fits in with the sort of Victorian element and the variety of the show.
I'm used to being in a competitive environment where I am trying to win rather than to perform, but the thing that I love about competing in big competitions is the crowd. Like, I really feed off a crowd, so I'm really excited to see how this goes, and maybe, I don't know, maybe more things like this can crop up and be an exciting new venture.
Working for Resurgence in general excites me. They're a fantastic wrestling company who have done some wonderful things for my career. But the opportunity to go out there and entertain people in a non-traditional wrestling way using wrestling as a storytelling device, how could I turn that down?
So when my trainer read the email to me, because I can't read, because I'm a bear, they told me all great things about Wrestling Resurgence, and it was the place to be in British professional wrestling and arts and performance, and I just had to be here.